What's going on, guys? This is Matt Horner from Sports Mockery, and there we go! The Cubs sweep the New York Mets! Whoever would have thought that was going to happen? I know I sure didn't. I thought the Cubs were going to get swept by the New York Mets because the Cubs, well, let's just say it, they were 6-9, not nice, and they stunk. But guess what? They sweep the Mets. Jason Hayward, the speechwriter himself, comes through with an infield single in overtime or extra innings or whatever you want to call it as a baseball fan. In the 10th inning, and he comes through, and the Cubs win 4-3, and they sweep the New York Mets. Really hard to believe, but it happened even with how terrible the hitting was before this series. They've sort of gotten back on track, so to say. The bullpen was really impressive in this game, honestly. So was the starter. Give Trevor Williams credit. He's played really well in Chicago this year. Now, let's see if he can do that on the road. But he's played really well pitching at Wrigley so far this season. So let's see if he'll be able to continue that. He had 5 innings today, 2 earned runs. So pretty good start for him. The bullpen, like I was just explaining there, was actually really good. Nobody gave up any earned runs except for Jason Adam, who gave up an earned run in 1 inning after relieving Trevor Williams, the starter. But honestly, everybody else was rock solid. And in this series, the bullpen has actually held their own. It was one of the biggest concerns for the Cubs heading into this season was their bullpen, actually. So it was really great to see them actually have a lockdown type of game. Now the Cubs, of course, they get back to 500. They are now 9-9 on the season. This is kind of where I expect the Cubs to be, honestly, throughout the season with what they have on their roster. They're more of a middle-of-the-road type of team. Maybe they'll surprise me. I thought they were a middle-of-the-road type of team to below-average type of team with what they have on their roster this year. So at 500, that's not really surprising. But to sweep the New York Mets, that's pretty good because a lot of people before this series were really high on the New York Mets. They were just like, oh, this team's about to start, they're about to start bulldozing people and stuff like that. Cubs also got a break because Jason DeGrom wanted an extra day of rest, so he would have started in this game, and maybe things would have went different. Who knows? Because DeGrom is obviously one of the best pitchers, if not the best pitcher in all of baseball. So the Cubs sweep the Mets. Great game by Jason Hayward. Chris Bryant also with a double there to score a couple runners. So he had a really good game. Wilson Contreras had a solid game as well. Javi Baez actually got a hit, so he didn't strike out 4 times. Like I know we all like to laugh at that, but no, he did not strike out 4 times. So yeah, overall it was a really good game, and the Cubs are back at 500, guys. So watch this team. I don't see them getting to be much better than 500 this year, but you know what? They win. So let me know in the comments section below. What do you think the Cubs record is going to be at the end of the season? Do you think they're actually going to be a really good team? Do you think this bullpen can keep it up? Do you think the offense gets better and they actually become a really solid playoff type contending team? Or do you think, like me, where they're going to be kind of average most of the year, hovering around 500, maybe a little below? So let me know in the comments section below what you guys think, and I will see all of you next time here on the channel. This is Matt Horner from Sports Mockery. Peace, guys. Have a great night.